Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning back into Channel 3. My name is Brantendo64, and I just finished watching the new Mortal Kombat animated film, Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge, and I can't stop thinking about it now, and all I want to do is talk about it. Unfortunately, we are all quarantined, and I have no one to dump all of these thoughts onto. So I thought I'd just make a video about it instead. Before I go on, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and of course, drop a comment below because I'd love to hear your thoughts on the film as well. Let's blow this cartridge. At this point, Mortal Kombat has been adapted in so many different ways. Live action movies, animated movies, a live action show, an animated series, a web series, comics, and so on. Because of this, you'd think the guys over at NetherRealm Studios would have a tough time coming up with new ways to expand on the already extensive MK lore. The initial tournament and the events leading up to the tournament alone have been retold several times now. In the first movie, in the home video, in Mortal Kombat 9, sort of, in the web series, and now again in this new animated adaptation. Even this scene here, where the Earthrealm combatants are standing around on a boat on their way to the tournament, being forced to mingle with one another, has been revisited at least twice before. And so another retelling of these events has to be overkill at this point, right? Well, no, actually. Despite technically being another account of the events at the tournament, Scorpion's Revenge put a spin on the story that made it feel refreshing and original. It shifts the perspective over to Scorpion's side of the story, which is brilliant because Scorpion's backstory is amazing. While watching the film, I couldn't stop thinking that this is how every film adaptation of Mortal Kombat should be. Bloody and gory with ultra-violence, fatalities, and amazing character arcs. And I love the way Scorpion is portrayed in the film. Scorpion is typically portrayed as a neutral character who is ruthless in his pursuit of vengeance, which leads him to do evil things sometimes. That hasn't completely changed here, but with more light shed on the events that led him to seek revenge, it's a lot easier to understand his desire for it, and it totally makes you root for the guy. Even when he's like decapitating people and then slicing their head up even more. Though Scorpion's backstory is clearly the focal point of the feature, I feel like every character with a speaking role is well represented. Johnny Cage in particular was a favorite of mine, as he commonly is, to be honest. Yes, I know, he's an asshole, he's narcissistic, every time Sonya kicks him in the pills, it's totally justified, but he's also hilarious and a total badass in the film. This, in my opinion, is one of the best portrayals I've seen of Johnny Cage in a very long time. Especially because I think more recently Johnny Cage has been portrayed with all of his usual unlikable traits, but without any of the characteristics that made him likable in earlier interpretations. As stated before, this movie had everything a feature adaptation of Mortal Kombat needs, and checked every box that I feel every adaptation that preceded it left unchecked. As much as I really do love every other Mortal Kombat film before this, yes, even this one.
Too bad you will die.
And this one. This is the first Mortal Kombat that I can truly say represents the series faithfully. Even though they retconned huge events in this film, all of the elements that made Mortal Kombat special to begin with are present here. It's already been proven all too many times in the past that if left in the wrong hands, a video game movie can easily turn out horrendously. But this movie proved that if handled with care, video game movies can be good. I'll be as bold as to say Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge is in my top 3 favorite video game movies of all time. If not, honestly, maybe even the best. Now we patiently wait to see what Greg Russo and Simon McCoy have to bring to the table in their live-action Mortal Kombat film next year, which is just 9 months away now. Anyway, thanks for lending me an ear and letting me air out all of my initial thoughts. If you've seen Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge, I'm sure you have a ton to say about it as well, and I'd like to hear it. So give me your thoughts below and we can discuss it further. In addition to that, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so we can hang out more often, alright? Anyway, until next time, let's blow this cartridge.
Hey, you very good.